Hello everyone, Gebatron here. I recently made a video on what does and does not hide you from the Recon planes. Your guys' response to that video was great, and I'm glad it helped a lot of you out, but there were some questions about some things that I didn't test, so we're here to answer those questions in this video. Let's start off with some things you just can't hide under, like these fuel or gas tanks, these silos, burned out trucks, half-tracks, and armor. You cannot crawl under friendly vehicles, nor can you crawl under this busted wagon. You just simply can't crawl under them. However, you can crawl under a wagon like this, and it does indeed hide you from recon planes. BioLeague asked on the Hell Let Loose subreddit about smoke. This was difficult to test as you're never sure how well you're covering your target, but it doesn't seem to matter whether it's smoke grenades, smoke shells from the 75 Jumbo, or artillery. The recon plane can still detect you through smoke. Director asked about bushes on the Steam forums. I tested a few different bushes on a few different maps, and it always ended up the same with the recon plane being able to spot us. But surely hiding in a hedge works? Nope. We can still spot her, so it appears that no type of foliage can hide you. So no grass, trees, bushes, or hedges. Darf asked about bridges in a comment. I tested out a couple different bridges, this solid one here in Hurtgen, and then this more rickety one in St. Mary-Glise, and both of them did in fact hide us from the recon plane, so bridges do work. On a similar note, I tested out a couple of these little walkways that run over trenches in some spots, and they too hide you from the recon planes. Now on to camouflage netting to address the question posed by W. Rail, and this is something that I find really interesting. There aren't just too terribly many places that have these, but the camo nets do hide you from the recon planes. Now we know that the US Level 3 bunker has camo netting that hides you too, so I think it would be really neat if we could deploy these nets over like tank destroyers someday when they are introduced. Just some food for thought there. As some of you may know, the recon plane cannot tell the difference between vehicle types, as in all armor is the same solid diamond and both the supply and transport truck are the same hollow diamond. But the question was raised by Stephen Wan if the recon plane could tell whether the transport truck is occupied or not. So I went on the Game Punch community Discord and found a few volunteers to help me test this. Shout out to Catfish, Heavenly, Pagan, and Wetbutt for the help on such short notice. Now our transport truck isn't full here, but the recon plane doesn't detect any difference, and I really doubt it would even if the truck was completely full. If you guys are looking for a good server, I highly recommend Glow's Battlegrounds, which is the GamePunch.net server. I experience high quality games there and they have active admins, so check it out. I'll also leave a link to their Discord in the description. Thanks again guys for helping me out. And then just for fun here, these little gatehouses do indeed hide you from enemy recon planes. So I hope that clear up any remaining questions out there. Thank you to all of you who asked in the comments and various other threads about these things. I was happy to look deeper into these questions, but I doubt I will spend any more time on this until something changes with the recon plane mechanics, but I kinda doubt that will happen. Would you guys like a similar guide to what does and does not hide you from the recon vehicles? If so, make sure to leave a comment. Always pull the trigger on that like button, subscribe, and check the description for more related links, including a PayPal link to help support this channel directly. Thanks again, and see you in the next one.